Hello everyone, welcome back to another banner reaction. I'm DTM as always, and we have with us the Mythic banner for October. And yeah, I don't exactly know what they're going to do for the Mythic, because normally the Mythic banner is on November, where they do like a double Mythic or something. And so, yeah, not entirely sure. Could be an OC, could be someone that we've seen before. I guess we do need to just take a look at this. And yeah, let us begin. As always, if you like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz to help support the channel. Only takes 5 seconds to subscribe, but truly does help the channel a lot. I really do appreciate all the constant support. All right, let's see who it is. That is FEH. Okay, it is an OC. It's Hræsvelgr, I think.
Whether saving a life or ending it.
Yeah. All right. I mean, it was so sad in the story, honestly. But let's see what she has. Ooh, Quieting Claw and Nimble Beast. Nimble Beast seems to be a beast special that's inheritable. And Attack Speed Fortune seems pretty interesting. Oh, does she have like the bonus dealing thing? It doesn't seem like it. Okay, that looks really cool. Not gonna lie, that animation. Get some healing. Okay. Has some self-damage, it seems. That's pretty cool. I like self-damage.
This has to be done.
Oh, Ephraim, you're so bad. Although that did do quite a bit of damage, but yeah. Yeah, we have Kanto. Okay, are we... I guess that was showing Pathfinder, I guess? Did she have Pathfinder? I don't remember that being in her weapon. Maybe it's the C skill. Like, it's like a defense res smoke, probably. Alright, so yes, we have Hræsvelgr. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sharing with Ford and Edward. This is a well, actually no, she's not red. I got baited by the attack. She's blue. So she's sharing with Vale and Ursula. Okay, that's not too bad. Ursula and Vale aren't exactly the highest units in terms of value. But like, wait, is she? What mythic type is she? I forgot. I mean, Vale is an Astro Mythic, so more merges on Vale is always really good, right?
They're saving a life or ending it.
And Hræsvelgr is light, and so you have both light and Astra season. So that's actually a really, really good share. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these skills, starting with Quieting Claw. We have Slaying. At start of turn, if unit HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflict speed def -7, exposure, and a penalty that neutralizes non-special if foes... Okay, you have a penalty that's basically no miracle that you inflict. It's similar to like Fatal Smoke in that sense. All right. Effects on nearest foes and foes within 2 spaces through their next allies. Okay, so it's on the nearest foe and foe. So that's global, basically. So it'll hit the nearest foe and then 2 spaces around that. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 20%, grants all stats +5 to unit, inflicts attack speed defense -X on foe, X being the number of foes within 2 spaces of target with bonuses or penalties active on them, excluding target times 3 + 4 max 10. So that's basically -10. Deals Y damage. Y equals to the total number of bonuses and penalties active on foe and any foes within 2 spaces of foe, excluding stat bonuses and stat penalties times 3, excluding when dealing damage with AoEs. Okay, so this is similar to like Chrom, where it's just like counting the number of bonuses and penalties, but it's on the foe. And the more bonuses / penalties the foe has, the more true damage you get, it seems like. Yeah. Okay. Reduces damage from attacks by 40% and reduces the percentage of foes non-special reduced damage. We have DR halving. And then we have the Beast Transformation. Okay, so this is... The global debuffs is nice, because that gives you 1, right? You get the exposure. Hopefully there's like more penalty. Actually, no, you get 2 because you also get the No Miracle as well. So that's 2. Which goes to 6 since it's times 3. So that's 6 true damage just for free. Yeah. All right. The DR halving is nice. I would be curious to see what the C skill does. I feel like that's like the missing piece, but let's read the rest of the kit. So we have Nimble Beast. This is going to be our new Beast special. We've been getting a lot of Beast specials recently, which I know Oblivion is probably super happy about. Let's see. Boost damage by X% of unit speed when special triggers. Ooh, that's going to be really good for all the speedy beasts, of which I actually don't know how many there are. If both the following conditions are met. Okay, so we have the dual condition, similar to, I think, Fierce Beast. Reduces damage from foes' next attack by 40% during combat. Okay, unit or foe special is ready, or units or foe special triggered before or during this combat. So that's like the Armor Blaze condition. And then you need to make sure you're either transformed or you outspeed the foe. And this only works once per combat. So this is a lot more lenient than the Fierce Beast condition, I think, because on the second condition, there's 2 options for you. You either outspeed or you have to be transformed. And I think in most scenarios that should happen. Yeah, this is a pretty cool beast special. I don't think it's that insane. Because there's not a lot of beast units, I think that could effectively utilize it. Like, if you think about the beast units we have Fomordis, who's pretty slow, so he's probably not going to like this that much, unless you can ensure he's always transformed, which I guess could work, right? Like, as long as you have this special ready, but that's not different than, say, just running Armored Blaze or Armored Beacon. I forgot if beast armors could inherit that. I think so. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is basically just like Armored Blaze or Armored Beacon except speed and for beasts. And so, yeah. Pretty cool skill. It's going to be very nice. Just not like it's not like a Lugu's friend or Godlike Reflexes or anything like that. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. Attack speed fortune. What is this? If unit can transform, transformation effect gain if unit is within 2 spaces of a beast or dragon ally, or if number of adjacent allies other than beasts or dragons is less than or equal to 2 as a trigger condition. In addition to existing conditions. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so basically, the first half of the skill expands the condition of the transformation to not only be just being adjacent to beasts or allies, but making sure you only have like 2 units like that are not beasts or dragons max. If you meet that, then you can get the transformation, or if you are within 2 spaces of a beast or dragon ally, you just get the transformation effect. So that makes this a lot more flexible. As long as you can have like 2 beasts or 2 dragons or one or the other, like theoretically, you could just have like 2 beasts, each one with this, and they'll be able to trigger each other's transformation effects. So this is actually really, really good for beasts, being able to make sure they're able to be transformed. Let's read the other half. If defending in ether rates at start of enemy turn 1, if conditions for transformation are affected, unit transformed. Okay, we saw that in the previous skill. This is fixing basically the turn 1 loophole in ether rates. So yeah, you will be transformed on turn 1 if you're defending. If unit is transformed or if foe initiates combat, grants attack speed +8 to unit, and neutralizes foes' bonuses to speed defense during combat, and restores 7 HP to unit after combat. Why do you always have to have the 7 HP? Like, there are so many good beast skills that would have been so good if it didn't have healing. Like attack speed wild, for instance. Like, this is going for speedy units. Speedy units don't need healing. But yeah, other than that though, like getting attack speed +8 and the Dole effect to speed and defense is really, really good because we have a lot of bonuses right now. And being able to deny those will obviously make it so that it's a lot easier to nuke things. And yeah, that's going to be very exciting. So yeah, unfortunately, again, I'm not entirely sure how many beast units can actually use this, because I don't think there are that many offensively speedy beast units. The only one I can think of is Valoria, but the healing kind of makes it awkward. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. And making sure you're able to be transformed is really nice to ensure that you get the Valoria, the tempo in the beast transformation. I guess other speedy beasts are like Embla. I think that's the only other one. Like Bridal Embla would be really, really good with this. Also, similar to Valoria, has the Gale Force support, and unfortunately does not have the tempo in the transformation since she's a flying unit instead of an infantry unit. But in terms of support, it's definitely going to be very, very nice. In order to make sure you get like the +1 movement. So yeah. Overall, I think this is a really, really cool skill. And even though it might be hard to use or find units to use this, I think for the few units that can use this skill, it's going to be very, very nice. All right, what does Divine Talon do? At start of turn, neutralizes any penalty effects on unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. Ooh, that's going to be very, very good. And deals 1 damage to unit and allies within 2 spaces. Nice, nice. Self-damage, let's go. At start of turn, grants unit can move 1 extra space to dragon, beast, infantry, and armored allies within 2 spaces of unit. Okay. I guess giving it to armors is pretty nice, because that's basically like doubling their movement. And giving it to infantry is also pretty good, especially ranged infantry. They can basically be melee or ranged calves with that. Dragons or beasts is a bit more iffy, honestly, but I guess it still could be cool. Okay. If unit is transformed or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75%, at start of combat, grants all stats +5 to unit, neutralizes effects that guarantee full follow-up attacks and effects that prevent. Okay, it's full NFU. Neutralize effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit, no guard, and reduces damage from foes attacked by X during combat. So we have flat damage reduction. X being the number of spaces from start position to end position of whoever initiated combat times 4, max 12. And also when foes attack triggers full special, reduces damage by X. Okay, so that's like the Excel effect in the C as well. All right, all right. Huh. Okay, so she is a light mythic. I'm going to be honest. I don't think this is a really good light mythic. Okay, like, I do think that the neutralizing penalties is very nice in something like Summer's Duels. You can, but the problem is that like you don't get like the 5 range that other melee caps with extra movement do, and so you don't have as much threat range, and so you're really only bringing her for the No Miracle and the where is it? Where did it go? Shoot, where did it go? Oh, the neutralizes penalties, right? The neutralizes penalties is pretty nice in Ether Raid's offense. And in Summoner's Duels, you can nullify a lot of things like Micaiah stuff and Thor stuff and the like. Unfortunately, like I feel like that in and of itself is not enough to be able to be that good in Summoner's Duels. You need to also be able to nuke things, and I guess you can run Celica Ring, but also Celica Ring I think could be used on a lot of better melee nukes in my opinion, and I'm not too confident in her nuking power so far. We'll have to test that out in combat. In the game, it might turn out to be like she's actually insane, but I just think right now she's just okay. I will say the exposure and the no miracle debuffs will be very, very nice. There's not a lot of miracle effects though at the current moment. At least I don't think. Yeah. I'll be honest. Like, if you're going to run a flying beast unit in Summoner's Duels, you probably run Bridal Embla, because Severance is actually really, really good to deny the saves in Summoner's Duels, and in Aether 8's offense, where you can like get past the saves again because of Severance. I just don't know if she offers that special sauce that makes her unique, the same way that Milla is unique, or like Asker. Like Asker, I can easily see where I fit Asker in a team, right? Cooldown support, Gale Force, easy. Peony, universal. I don't exactly know where I would use Hræsvelgr in an Aether 8's offense team. Maybe Gale Force, probably. But she doesn't really have anything to help with Gale Force besides like the self damage. Like the self damage will be very nice to set up either Vantage plays or Gale Force plays with things like Ardent Sacrifice. But I will say for Gale Force, Ardent Sacrifice is sort of like a last resort in terms of like Gale Force teams. Ideally, you naturally get your health down through like Fury 4 and stuff. So I guess it's just Vantage strats. And like for Vantage strats, that will obviously be very, very useful. And the exposure and the no miracle and the penalty cleansing will be such good support for Vantage teams like that. I'm just not a big fan of Vantage teams. So yeah. It's very interesting. I will say she does come with a lot of cool fodder. It's just like it's really hard to try to find a place for her, I think. So again, take all of what I said with a grain of salt. We don't have her in the game. It might turn out that she's insanely strong. But at the current moment, my initial impressions are more... she's okay. I definitely wouldn't recommend summoning for her. She's definitely not a must summon though. I will say that. At least in my opinion. At the current moment, again.
At your command.
Yeah, we have the self-damage there. I could have sworn I saw something like
This has
Pathfinder
to be
shit,
done.
but I guess not. Unless I like missed something.
The day of devotion.
A blade must cut.
I will say, I think if that was a shield fighter, Ephraim, she would not have gone through that. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's the extra movement from her support. I see. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I forgot about the extra movement. How good is that in Summoner's Duels? I mean, the problem is it's limited to beasts, dragons, infantry, and armors. Infantry, having it be able to be with infantry is really, really good. I just think that her weapon type makes it really awkward for that. Yeah. It's only to infantry and armor. It's not like to all units, like something like Chloe, right? And we have a lot of ways to give infantry units extra movement, like with Snap now. So I don't think this is like the best or most important support. And like in an era of like Emblem Sigurd, giving extra movement is just one extra movement, and with the Sigurd ring is, I think you can make do without, honestly. You can make do with like Emblem ring, with the Emblem ring or Salika ring. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Again, initial impressions. Take it with a grain of salt, please. But yeah, I'm not feeling it right now, honestly. So yeah, let's take a look at this banner. So blue banner, we have Vale and Ursula. So Ursula is obviously a really good unit, very good nuke. And Vale and Hræsvelgr are Astra and Light, respectively, which is obviously a really good share if you're missing Aetherate offense merges, mythic merges, offense mythic merges. And so this would actually, if you still need like one more of each, this would be a really good thing to go for. Just gotta be careful with the Ursulus, of course. Red is absolute trash. Don't go for red. Like, what is Ford? Edward Breath of Life 4 is nice, but like, it's not that important. Colorless, we have Akathir, Nivelier, and Legendary Male Alir. Astra Earth, I guess that combined could be good. And Nivelier is a pretty good unit too. Not as much valuable in terms of like merges though, except for Ikithnir. Green, we have Attuned Erica, Legendary Male Corin, and Hathrin. Hathrin is really good, but I don't think the other two are worth it. So yeah, personally for me, this is I'm going to be skipping this banner. I don't really need any of these units. I definitely don't need Hræsvelgr. If I can free something a Hathrin, that would be really nice. But yeah, I'm personally going to skip. Again, I do think Hathrin is really cool, especially with the fodder that she introduces. I just don't know if she'll be able to have a place in any of the competitive modes. Again, take that with a grain of salt. We'll need to do some testing, and so be on the lookouts for that. And yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, hit about all the jazz to help support the channel. Only takes 5 seconds to subscribe, but should just help the channel out. I really do appreciate all the constant support. And yeah, big shout outs to the members of the channel. I'm always eternally grateful. Obviously, you don't have to be a member if you don't want to, but without you, I wouldn't be here where I am today. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on Hræsvelgr, whether or not you're going to be summoning for her or not. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye, everyone.